What's up everybody, Farmer Q here, and on today we're about to get a Giraffe Tools hose reel in the ground. So stick with me and I'm gonna break down and show y'all the way that we're gonna get the post driven into the ground, get it secured, and then we're gonna go ahead and add our hose reel to it. So without further ado, let's get it. What we're gonna need for today is our drill. It could be Ryobi, it could be Milwaukee, it could be anything, but we're gonna use our drill. Not quite this size drill bit, but we got our other sizes inside this container here, and then we're going to also use our Craftsman after we pre-drill our hole into the post at the exact right size. So here we have our fence post. It's pretty tall. I will say that we're going to put this in the ground to this orange line right here, and we're going to use this post hole digger right beside it to actually dig our hole right where the post hole digger is pointed in the ground. So there's an overall shot of the area with all the tools, and we're gonna get right to it. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox this Giraffe Tools hose reel and let y'all get a look at what's inside this box. So when you open this box, the first thing you'll be met with is the instruction manual for what you're supposed to do with the actual hose reel and all that. So the next thing you'll be met with is the hose reel body itself. You got the hose reel. This right here is where it extends. It retracts. And then this right here is where we're going to be bolting it into place on the actual post that we're going to be using. Then inside there we also have our bolts that are there for actually mounting our hose reel to the post. And then we also have our adjustable hose nozzle that we're going to be taking full advantage of. So last but not least, we got this Sika post fix, and it's pretty much just some quick concrete, and it pretty much sets by itself. Why don't we go ahead and start putting this thing together? All right, y'all, so the first thing we're going to do here, we're going to actually dig our hole for the post, so just stick with me while we dig our hole. Let's get it.
So all we're doing here is just taking our time to dig our hole for the fence post that we're going to put in the ground with our concrete mix that we have, or our substitute concrete mix that we have. It's really just to get the fence post to adhere to the hole in the ground without having to use concrete. So you'll see how it works later. One thing to really keep in mind when you're digging these holes for the fence post is don't cheap out on the work part of it, because you're going to end up not having a secure enough post in the ground even with whatever concrete base you use, because the depth really does matter when you're digging these holes for these posts, whether you're digging it for a fence or for mounting a hose reel. So just keep that in mind.
All right, y'all, I know my shadow's in the way, but we got our post down about a good 3 feet, and the orange line is below the surface. So now what we're gonna do is get our quick post stuff ready to set it in place. We're gonna do a few things with it. So a few things that you wanna have before you actually pop this post fix open is some nitrile gloves, some safety glasses, and some scissors, because you're gonna cut the corner of the pouch to actually get it to pour into where you're gonna get it to pour. Another thing that you wanna do is make sure that your post is sitting roughly in place where you wanna have it. That's good enough. Before we actually pour it into the hole, we're gonna have it leveled out exactly like we want to have it, but we don't have to have it immediately be there. We just want to have it there right after we pour it. So let's go ahead and get the product mixed up, throw our safety goggles on, and pour it in the hole. We're gonna mix this up. Now we hold it exactly in the spot that we want to have it for 3 to 5 minutes.
A few moments later.
We're holding this still here, but I want y'all to get a good look at this expanding. Y'all see that expansion? Wicked. And as you can see, it's doing its thing here, and we're set. So now what we're gonna do is let this sit for 2 hours. We're gonna come back, and then we're gonna bolt everything together to get it exactly like we wanna have it. So there you go.
2 hours later.
All right, y'all, we got 4 bolts that we're gonna put into our post to get us ready to actually attach our hose reel to the post. All right, y'all, now that we've gotten it all bolted up, we've gotten it secure, we have our adjustable Giraffe Tools hose reel on a swivel here. So what we have right here is a 3/4 inch female garden hose attachment. And what we have here is a male 3/4 inch threaded coupling. And what we're gonna do is attach these two pieces. But before we do that, we're gonna grab our O-ring right here. We're gonna make sure that it's fitting snug right in the middle of this right here. So, and this O-ring is gonna prevent water from getting around the seal and make it go right into the hole that we want it to go in. So what we're gonna do now is just put this in place like this, give it a few screws like that, and then get it to a point where it'll tighten. And what I like to do here is very lightly grab this, and then I will thread it just like that, just to make sure it's nice and snug. So let's see how it looks. And I got plenty of room too. I can hit every spot on the garden, and we got full range of motion. And you can see it doesn't just automatically reel, but then if I pull it back one time, it'll come right back into place. So the only thing left to do is get some water down, so let's get it. All right, y'all, the moment's here. Let's test it out and see what we can do. Look at that. I got full coverage. Oh yeah, and if I want to get really far, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm gonna give these puckered out miniature white cucumbers some water here. We got some nice distance, but the best part about it all is we can go 100 foot from that spot, so we can reach anywhere in the yard. That's a job complete, so y'all know what that means. That's Farmer Q out.